You aren't lazy, you are just a coward. You are too scared of people's perceptions of you. Here's a hard truth: you are not important and nobody cares about you. Sad, right? But really, it's freeing. When you think about it, you will feel free when no one cares about you. You are free to do whatever you want because your actions will not affect anyone because nobody cares. Plus, just point the finger back at the world. The world doesn't care about you. You don't care about the world. Here's a quote which I really like. I made this one myself. True freedom can't be described by words. It can only be described by your actions. I believe truly not giving a damn and doing whatever I like, whatever I feel like doing, whatever I think is right, whatever I feel is correct at the point, I will do it. And I believe it's the right thing to do it. This is the essence of insanity. This channel's name. I said this channel's name based on this exact idea of not caring what people have to say for you, not caring what opinions people have for you, and just doing whatever feels right. I'm doing this right now because I feel this is right for me, and you should too. There's a study out there actually about this where the scientist divides a bunch of candidates into two groups, and one group was allowed to do the task alone and the second group had to do the task in front of an audience or with a cash prize in mind or with a competition in mind. So they were told that there's a cash prize if you win, or you have to beat this high score. Here's your competition. Guess who choked? The performers who were under the pressure of performing in front of an audience, in front of a competition with a cash prize in their mind. Basically, the people under pressure, they performed worse. They choked much more. Even though it was a simple game-like task, they messed it up a much more amount of times than the people who worked alone. Now, what does this show us? We have this heightened self-awareness when we are in front of an audience. So basically, whenever we go out, we are in front of an audience. We think people are watching us. And as we think that, we pressurize ourselves continuously. As a result, you get these Instagram trends and people clicking fancy selfies just to impress the crowd. When the reality is, crowd doesn't even care. The crowd isn't even there. Most of the times when you are going out and doing something, no one really cares. Everyone is just having their own version of the world with them, and all their mind's space is basically filled up with they themselves trying to impress the world with their looks, the things they do, etc., etc. Understand this. People are just too busy to care about what clothes you wear. People are too busy to care about what pictures you post. No one cares. This pressure you give yourself is absolutely based on imaginary spectators. Really, there's no difference between you and a kid playing football with an imaginary friend. Seriously, these spectators don't even exist. This pressure that you feel every time when you click a picture, every time when you wear some fancy clothes, go to a fancy place, think about making an Instagram post, none of this pressure actually exists. It's all in your head. It's all imaginary spectators. It's all imaginary spectators. None of this thing is real. None of this pressure that you feel to impress others. First, understand that these others that you keep talking about, they don't exist. They don't exist. So who are you impressing? It's not about you should impress, you shouldn't impress. It's about who are you impressing? There's no one. You're performing in an empty room. And guess what? The performers in the empty room performed much, much better. Most of the times, no real audience actually judging you. Even if the audience is encouraging, doesn't matter. There's no one watching you most of the times when you are actually doing something. There's no one actually judging you anyhow. And so all the audience that you have, it's all in your head. You think they think about you, when in reality, all they think about is themselves. Their mind's space is too confined to give space to everyone they see on the street. Their mind's space is just confined around themselves, and so is yours. All you think about is yourself. All you think about is how you look, is how you act, what pictures you post. It does not matter. No one's watching you. No one cares. Do whatever is right. Do whatever your intuition tells is the correct thing to do. Because let's be honest, no one's watching us. You have to internalize this. No one is watching you. So that means you are actually performing in an empty room, and guess what? This takes off the pressure off of you, and you can perform much better than everyone. Stop trying to impress everyone and pretend there's people watching. Stop being so self-centered and egotistical. Seriously, stop expecting place for yourself in everyone's mind without even any extra efforts, without any extra work. You don't deserve space in everyone's minds. You don't deserve all of this. Everyone's thinking about me, everyone's looking at me, everyone's judging me. You don't deserve this. The world isn't around you and your stupid little vanity show. Now when you're on this path about not giving a damn and just doing what feels right, people will tell you some things. People will tell you that, oh, you only think about yourself. Oh, this is bad. You are too selfish. Oh, you have changed. All these different things people will throw at you without even understanding the truth. But you need to understand the truth. When you think that everyone's watching you, that is the time when you're egotistical. That is the time when you're self-centered, because you give yourself the license to imagine yourself in everyone's mind. You think everyone's thinking about you when the reality is the world is much bigger. No one cares. And so automatically, when you do what feels right for you, you are being much less of an egotistical person. You are being much less of a self-centered, selfish person, because when you are working for you, the world benefits from it. Be the different person with much less of an ego, because not everyone has to think of you. People could tell you that, oh, you are being selfish. Why are you doing only the things that feel right to you? People will tell you so many different things, but it's just their stupid programming that has been pushed into them in schools, in wherever social media, whatever content from wherever they've consumed all through their life. It's this stupid programming that's speaking on behalf of them. And you might agree with them for a split second as well, but understand you have been exposed to this programming as well. And every time you post that Instagram picture, Instagram reel, whatever, trying to showcase your life a different way, wearing makeup, using filters, wearing fancy clothes. There's nothing wrong in doing that, but it's 100% wrong to be doing all that just to impress others. If you like wearing fancy clothes, if you like wearing makeup, and don't joke with yourself. Most of the times we don't like wearing that stuff. We just want to wear comfortable stuff and go out. But we have to impress people. We have to wear this stuff. Oh no, what are people going to think of me? Shut up! No one cares. You could literally go to a formal party wearing whatever jacket, whatever jeans, whatever you want, and just go there. You will be the different person who actually listens to what their heart tells them to do. Because if you really felt like wearing a jacket to that party, wear it. I don't care if it's a formal occasion. I don't care what the rules are. Just go there. Wear whatever you want. If you want to wear formals, go and wear formals. Because what people think of you doesn't matter, first of all. And let me tell you, people don't even think about you. This stupid programming just keeps on telling this one thing, that you deserve a place in everyone's minds. Shut up! No one cares. You doing what you feel right is what defines being loving to the world. If you do what everyone feels right, it's selfish, because you want to claim a place in everyone's minds, which is not a very selfless thing to do. The only selfless thing which you can do is actually follow your dreams, follow your passions, follow your ambitions, follow whatever you think is right. Do whatever feels like, it's the thing for me. This stuff was made for me. Whenever you get these feelings, don't run away from them. Just push and double down on these emotions, double down on these thoughts, double down on whatever you feel is correct, because this is the only selfless thing you do. And guess what? When you double down on the things you love, you end up creating things which are so good that it benefits the entire world. Look at the top musicians. They like their craft. Look at the top artists in any genre. Everyone likes their stuff. Everyone likes what they're doing. No one cares about, oh, are they gonna like my singing? They don't care about that. They just sing. And since they're following their passion, their ambition, the end result is beautiful. Imagine a guy who has been forced into singing. He will not be able to sing that good. There's a reason why there are top performers and bottom performers in every genre, because the bottom performers are not doing something that they truly like, and the top performers automatically are doing stuff that they absolutely love to do. I told you, don't just feel free, be free, act free. Your freedom is defined by your actions, not words, not feelings. So just be this person who is free. True freedom is in the doing. Whatever you do basically defines if you are free or not. You need to be free. Do whatever feels is right for you. Forget social etiquettes, forget all these rules, stupid unspoken little rules which tell you, oh, this is the way you should dress, this is the post you should make. Does not matter. It does not matter. No one cares. No one is looking at you. Everyone is self-centered. Everyone is trying to impress the world. Everyone is trying to wear the fanciest clothes, go to the fanciest restaurants, click the fanciest pictures. Everyone is trying to do that. Everyone is selfish. Be the only person who is actually having the potential to reach self-actualization, because self-actualization, guess what? Self-actualization is like self-realization, and that only, I believe, comes from you doing whatever feels right. So follow your goals, follow your passions, follow your ambitions, do that business model which you've been thinking about doing, or upload that video which you've been thinking about uploading, or draw that new thing, or make that new product. Whatever you want to create, whatever you want to do, just start doing it. Look, I'm doing this YouTube. No one is supporting me. No one. But I'm still doing it because I don't care about anyone else but what I feel like is right for me. Right now, I think this is the right thing that I'm doing, and so I'm doing it. Because one day, this channel will benefit so many people. And only then, when the results come in, people will start telling that, oh, that's a selfless job to do. Because I'm literally, potentially sacrificing my privacy here. And I don't care, because this is, I think, the correct thing that I'm doing, and I'm going to pursue it. Don't worry about these people who are speaking against you, because you and the people who care about you, who root for you, all these people will grow as a result of you growing. And as you grow, you will cast a shadow so undeniably large and dark that all these people will shrink into irrelevance. All these people who said you can't do it, or you are being delusional, this, that. People will say so many different things. All these people will shrink into irrelevance by the sheer size of your success. Now, of course, we also need to be careful of not playing into someone else's game. Just because someone told us that, oh well, you can't do it, does not mean that you will have to prove that person wrong by doing it. Okay? If you really want to do it, only then do it. Because if you are playing into someone else's game just to prove them wrong, that, see, I could do it. If you do that, you are automatically not being free, because you're playing someone else's game. You are trying to prove someone else wrong. There's this really nice story about Alexa Mozi which I love, and I'm just gonna tell you the story in short. Probably I'm just gonna butcher it. Imagine a guy is bullied at school, and then this guy is like, I'm gonna prove all of these people wrong, and then this guy just goes out there, does something big which everyone thought that was absolutely impossible for this guy. And then there's a school reunion, and this guy and his bully basically meet, and then this guy's like, see, I told you I could do it. But guess what? The bully wins, because the bully's like, you did all this stuff, put all this effort just to prove me wrong? Sucks to be you. And this story inspired me so much. It's like, play your own game, because as soon as you're playing into someone else's game, you lose, because it's their game. Ask yourself relevant questions about the task that you're doing, about the goals that you're chasing, and just look at the sacrifices that you're gonna have to make, the efforts that you're gonna have to put in, and tally them, and ask yourself, am I willing to sacrifice all this? If you are, go for it, because no one's watching. You can take as many shots on goal as you want. Just push forward and keep pushing forward.